Hello my dear children. Welcome to video lesson of St. Joseph's Academy, Mariam Nagar, Ghaziabad. This video is for class 5th, subject science, and today we are going to do revision worksheet 1 of chapter skeletal system. So children, our first exercise is complete the table. In this table, three main headings are there. First is of body system, second main organs, and third is function. First body system is nervous system. So here main organs are brain, nerves, and spinal cord. As we all know that brain controls all the body parts. It give commands to the body parts. So the function of nervous system is to control all functions of the body with the help of brain, nerves, and spinal cord. Second organ system is skeletal system. As we all know, this is our chapter. So skeletal system includes main organ bones. As we all know, bones give shape to the body and also it will help in movement. Okay, so whenever we are moving, so bones plays an important part. Third is muscular system, and here the main organ for this muscular system is muscles, and we all know muscles also helps in movement. So bones and muscles together helps in movement. Fourth is circulatory system. As we all know that circulatory system is our lesson number 1 and which we studied properly. So here students, main organs for circulatory system are blood, blood vessels and heart. Blood, blood vessels and heart. As we all know that circulatory system is a life support system and that provide our body cells with food and oxygen, and it takes away waste products from all parts of the body. So here function of circulatory system is it carries food and oxygen to all parts of the body. Circulatory system is also called transport system. Number 5th is digestive system. Digestive system. So here main organs are teeth, stomach, small intestine and large intestine. And the function of digestive system is to digest food. Whatever we are eating, digestive system helps in digesting that food. So it will start from teeth, then stomach, then small intestine and then large intestine. So all these organs play an important role in digestion. So this is our 5th body system. Number 6 is respiratory system. This system, students, was studied in class 3rd. I hope that you all might be knowing and you are well aware of that. Respiratory system includes nose and lungs, and the main function of respiratory system is to absorb oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Okay, respiratory system will absorb oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Part 7th is excretory system, and its main organs are kidneys and skin. kidneys and skin. Students, it is very compulsory and needed also that the waste product of our body should be get out from the body itself. Okay, so this system, excretory system, will remove waste from the body, and in this process kidneys and skin will play an important role. As we all know that skin remove waste from the body in the form of sweat. Okay, so this is number 7, excretory system. Number 8 is reproductive system. Reproductive system. So reproductive systems is, and the main organs in the reproductive systems are different in males and females. Okay, both males and females are having different organs. And what is the function of reproductive system? Its main function is to produce young ones. Its main function is to produce young ones or babies. So this is our table, exercise number 1. We learned some body system, their main organs or functions. Exercise number 2 is complete the blank boxes. Complete the blank boxes. First we will start from cell. As we all know, our body is made up of cells, and when cells of the same kind join together, so they form tissue, and tissues together will form an organ, and last the organ together will form different organ system. So in this way, first cell, then tissue, then organ, and at last organ system. Next exercise is, as you can see, this is the picture of a skeleton. Now what you have to do is, you have to label the skull, collarbone, rib cage, hip bone, calf bone, thigh bone and ankle bone. So you have to label 7 bones in this picture of a skeleton. Okay, so now first we will locate, or we will label the skull. As we all know that the skull is the bony case, and it will make your head and face region. So your head and face region are made because of the bony case, and that is called skull. Second is collarbone. Second is collarbone. Students, you can feel your collarbone by touching the area between your neck and your shoulder. Next is rib cage. Rib cage. Rib cage is formed by 12 pairs of thin, flat and curved bones in the chest region. Okay, so you will locate, you will label the rib cage like this. As we all know that a rib cage is formed by 12 pairs of thin, flat and curved bones in the chest region. And the ribs are, student, joined to the backbone at the back. These ribs, 12 pairs of ribs are joined to the backbone at the back, and we all know that 10 pairs are joined to the breastbone in the front, and the last 2 pairs of ribs that are not attached to the breastbone, and these ribs are called floating ribs. As you can see, top 10 pairs are joined to the breastbone in the front, and the last 2 pairs of ribs are not attached to the breastbone, and it is called floating ribs. And what is the function of a rib cage? The rib cage protects the lungs and heart. As lungs and heart are very delicate organs, so these organs will be protected by rib cage. Understood? Now third is hip bone. Hip bone is located where the top of the femur bone or thigh bone fits into the pelvis. Okay. So we all know that femur bone is the longest bone in the body. So hip bone is located at the top of the femur bone. And now what is the function of the hip bone? The main function of the hip bone is to bear weight. Next is calf bone. Students, we all know that calf bone is also called fibula. Okay. So the top end of calf bone is located below the knee joint, but it is not a part of the joint itself. Okay. And the lower end of calf bone forms the outer part of the ankle joint. The main function of calf bone is to combine with the shin bone, and it will provide stability to the ankle joint. So basically the function of calf bone is to provide stability to the ankle joint. Next is a thigh bone. Students, a thigh bone is found in the upper leg, and as I already told you that it is the longest bone in the body. It is the longest bone in the body. At the top of it, or at its top, it will help to create the ball and socket joint of the hip. So it helps to create the ball and socket joint of the hip at its top. And at its lower end, students, it will help to create the knee joint. At the top, it will create the ball and socket joint of the hip, and at its lower end, it will help to create the knee joint. Last is ankle joint. Students, ankle bone is found at the junction of the legs and the foot. It is found at the joint of the leg and the foot. And we all know that there are 26 small bones in the ankle and foot. Ankle bone will allow up and down movement of the foot. So it will allow the up and down movement of foot. So this was our picture of a skeleton. We had to label the skull, and we labeled collarbone, rib cage, hip bone, calf bone, thigh bone, and ankle bone. I hope that this worksheet was understood by you properly. Now for homework, you have to read the chapter thoroughly, learn the worksheet, and learn the chapter's back exercises as well. That's all for now, students. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.